Hi everyone. Today we are replacing the loudspeaker on our iPhone 8 or SE. After we remove the screen, we're gonna start by removing the loudspeaker. So you can follow the steps. We only have a couple of screws to remove to get to that point. As I said, the iPhone 8 and the iPhone SE's second gen and the third are both the same, basically. So we removed a couple of screws from the bottom and the top of the speaker. Now we're removing a small flex cable. It's a small antenna flex cable that is connected to the board and attached to the bottom speaker. Now we're using some alcohol to detach the vibrator from the charging port. Just be careful. A couple more screws to remove, and now comes off the vibrator. Now it's time to remove the battery. The reason that we are removing the battery is it will make it easier to get the speaker out. You have two choices: either you remove the battery or you remove the whole motherboard. I decided to go with the battery, so I'm applying some heat at the back of the phone. And also I will be using some alcohol to kind of loosen the adhesive behind the battery, because the pull tabs are not working. Most of the time they don't work. You have to do that. Alright, this is the battery. Now we're gonna remove some more cables from the motherboard. This is the charging port cable that we just removed. And now we can lift on the board a little bit. But before we do that, we're gonna have to remove the SIM card tray. And now we can wiggle the speaker out of the phone. Just be careful. Don't put too much pressure. As you can see, the speaker is out, and now we have a new one. We're just gonna repeat the steps in reverse. Now we're gonna replace the vibrator motor. This is the part that vibrates when your phone is ringing. And we're gonna replace that antenna. Don't forget to plug it to the motherboard and the charging port. Now we're gonna replace the screws. So as always keep track of your screws, because they're not the same sizes. And also they require different screwdrivers, so always keep track of them so you don't mix them up. We're gonna replace that small plate. Now it's time to test our work. So we're gonna put the battery on temporarily, and also we're gonna plug the screen to the board so we can check the speaker and make sure that it works fine before we close the phone. All right, it's always a good idea to test your work before you go further. All right, we're gonna plug it up. We have the logo, and now we inside. All right, so after we're done testing it, we're gonna replace that cover plate for the battery and the screen cables. And there's a top plate that we also need to install. That one has 3 small Phillips screws. Now that everything is okay, we're gonna close the phone, and don't forget to put the screws back. And this is how you fix the speaker on an iPhone SE and 8.